everybody. Today I am going to kind of clue you guys into what you saw on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I believe it's always linked down below. If not, I will make sure that it is. But Jeff and I are going away for a few days to Disney World. You're probably thinking, why are you going to Disney World? You just went, you said you weren't going. In all honesty, we couldn't afford to take everybody to Disney where we would need to fly and all that stuff. You know, as is with just the two of us, it's pretty expensive. So, Jeff and I never took a honeymoon. We were actually going to go to Disney for our honeymoon. And I ended up finding out I was pregnant about halfway through us planning our wedding. So we planned our wedding for April, and we ended up finding out I was pregnant in January. So I was like 4 to 5 months pregnant at our wedding. I know, taboo. But, so we decided that instead of spending the money on a honeymoon, we should, you know, get all set up for the baby and stuff like that. And it was Aubrey that we were pregnant with. And just enjoy that last little bit of time with Trevor, because Trevor had just recently turned 2 when we found out that I was pregnant. So, you know, that when you're going from 1 to 2, you're really kind of nervous about your other kid and stuff like that. So we just decided not to take a honeymoon. And we always said, you know, oh, when the kids are like a year or 2 years, we'll go. Well, of course, that never happened because, you know, we bought the house, and then we were renovating the house, and then we got a dog, and then we found out we were pregnant with Casey, and then my husband lost his job, and then we were, you know, spending a lot of time bouncing back from that. Then we had Ellie, so it was just like one thing after another, after another, after another. And then it got to the point of we have 4 kids. No one's going to want to take our 4 kids. It's really, really, really difficult for us to find care for all 4 kids. And if we do, it has to be for like a very short amount of time, because it's hard. It's hard on me watching the kids, let alone anyone else. So, I was just kind of like joking around with my travel agent, and she's like, well, it's actually really cheap if you stay at like, you know, All Stars or something like that. So I was looking around at the rates and stuff like that, and it ended up being about $1,081 or $1,088 is what is our charge for a room at Pop, just a standard room with 3-day park hoppers. And I had 2 decisions to make. I could get park hoppers, or I could get the Christmas party. And I made the decision for hoppers because I wanted to see the lights at the Osborne lights. And then, like, completely unrelated, because I had thought in my head that Osborne lights were going to be done. I knew this was the 10th year. I knew this was the contract year. And then, lo and behold, a few weeks later, they said that, you know, they're done after this year. I've heard rumors that they may be moving to Epcot, but of course, that's just a rumor. You know, you don't believe anything until Disney comes out with it. And in all honesty, it wouldn't surprise me if that happens, and Disney just said, oh, they're not going to be at Hollywood Studios anymore to get more people coming in. So, we decided on the park hopper option. Basically, we're gonna get in really late on Thursday, so that day's kind of like a null. Like, I had really wanted to actually fly in really early on Thursday and get there, you know, like midday, and then maybe be able to do like the Christmas party that night. But unfortunately, I don't have anyone to watch the kids. I do babysit that day. She said if need be, you know, she could take her kids to work that day. I know that's not anything she wants to do, but it just didn't work out unless my mom changes her mind. And my mom says, she's like, I know you really want to get there early. She's like, I'll try to maybe work like a half a day or something. So that's still up in the air. I did go ahead and book flights, just because there was a good rate there, but there's still a good rate for if I can fly in a little bit earlier. So that may still happen. But for now, we're just going to get there on Thursday, get there later in the evening, maybe go get some, like dinner at downtown Disney, maybe have a few drinks, do a little shopping for the kids, because the kids don't know, they're not gonna know until we get back, because we don't want them like giving whoever's babysitting them like a hard time or anything like that. So you know, we'll get back and kind of like give them gifts and be like, yes, we went to Disney, but here's some goodies. So that's our plan for Thursday. And then Friday, we are actually going to Magic Kingdom in the morning. We're going to get there right when they open, and we are going to stay until around 5 o'clock. and then we will transfer over to Hollywood Studios. We're going to do all of our fast passes in the morning for Magic Kingdom and get, you know, a lot of stuff done there. Like, that'll be like our real like ride time. We have a Be Our Guest lunch reservation, and then I think after that we're just gonna head out and start making our way over to Hollywood Studios. You know, maybe do a little bit of shopping on the way out, head over to Hollywood Studios because I want to be there when they turn the lights on for Osborne Lights. We want to see the Osborne Lights off and on throughout the evening. I would love to see Fantasmic. Maybe try, the only rides that we really want to ride is, I've never rode Star Tours, I've never rode Rock and Roller Coaster. In all honesty, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it because I'm just a big wimp. And then Toy Story Midway Mania. I'm not going to wait in a huge long line for Toy Story Midway Mania, but if it's like 30 minutes or less, we'll do it. But our main goal there is to see the Osborne Lights where it is the last year for them. So then on Saturday, we are going to wake up early again, and they have an extra magic hour for Hollywood Studios, and that's when we're doing Hollywood Studios, like I mentioned, for the Friday, and then we'll do Epcot, and then we will end at Magic Kingdom because that's the only night that they don't have the Christmas party when we're there. They don't have it on Sunday either, I don't think, or maybe they do, I'm not sure, but we're leaving Sunday, so that doesn't matter. So we'll just spend the evening at Magic Kingdom until they close. Right now they're closing at 10. I really hope that they extend it a little bit later where it is the only night that they're open that it's not a Christmas party. I'm thinking as it gets closer they'll probably push it back to midnight, and we're really hoping to be able to do a lot of rides. And just, I mean, Jeff and I have never ridden a ride together. We've never gotten to do anything together, so I think that that'll be a lot of fun because we definitely need like a regrouping, refresher on life because things have been very, very hectic, and just I think it'll be really nice to get away and just have some one-on-one time where we're forced to hang out with each other and not be dealing with the kids and stuff like that. So then that's Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we are going to wake up early again and either go to Magic Kingdom again or Epcot and do that stuff again. So it kind of stinks that the way the Christmas party is, you know, my ideal vacation would have been to do the Christmas party on Thursday and, you know, be able to see Osborne 2 nights. But unfortunately I thought that my mom would be able to take 2 days off in all honesty, but she just wasn't able to get it off, or maybe she didn't want to, which could very well be it. I know watching the kids 4 days is a lot. But you know, nonetheless, we are getting to go. We are going to get to see Osborne. We are going to get to see Wishes finally. We're going to get to ride rides and have a good time. And yeah, we'll be there 2 full days, 1 evening, and then we're going to try to stay as long into Sunday as possible. I'm hoping that we can leave like maybe go to Magic Kingdom for like 4 or 5 hours in the morning and then go to the airport as soon as we get back to our resort. You know, maybe get like a 3 o'clock flight, which we would have to leave by 12, maybe a 5 o'clock flight, something like that. But you know, that's our hope and goal. I know it's a lot for my mom. I'm trying to find something like really nice to give her. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna get her like a spa package for when she's done, like, because she loves getting pedicures, but get her like a really nice pedicure, maybe a facial, because I know she really likes that stuff. We're just excited. We're really, really excited. We've bought our, I've honestly been pretty much paying for the whole trip with perk money and swag buck money and babysitting money. So it's been really nice that it hasn't come out of our bank account yet. We are going to do the quick service dining plan, I believe, and then maybe pay for Via Napoli. I think that would give us enough meals. I've been kind of like playing with things because I had figured going to a few table services and stuff like that, and maybe not getting desserts at some places, but we definitely wanted the mugs, but it was going to be like $300. The dining plan is like $250. So I'm thinking we'll do the quick service dining plan. I don't want to get a table service dining plan because I don't want to waste that much time when we don't have a lot of time there eating, you know, sitting down, waiting, where I think if we're tired and we want to rest, like Jeff and I can go grab a treat and just sit down and like people watch or whatever. So we will be doing the dining plan. We have the park hopper option. We will be doing Memory Maker just because I think it'll be sweet to get some pictures of Jeff and I, the castle all lit up and all that stuff. It's kind of expensive, yeah, but in the end, I think that it would be something that we regretted if we didn't get it. But you know, that could all change too. I could decide not to get it and just risk it and pay for it when we get back. But I think it would be cool to get the ride pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, so we are going. I'm praying to God that there is no snow or anything, because that will totally mess up everything. And you know, it's not like we can leave a day earlier when my mom can only take off Friday. So, you know, fingers crossed for really good weather for us to get there and get back. We are flying because it's just Jeff and I. We were able to get our tickets there about $111 a piece, which I didn't feel was too bad. And I'm hoping to get under $120 for our way back. My brother has offered to pick us up in Boston if we need to, which would save us some money, because typically flying back to our local airport is a little bit more expensive for whatever reason. But yeah, we are going in the middle of December, and we are so excited, and that's pretty much going to be our Christmas present to ourselves. I'm giving him $40, I'm taking $40, and we'll get something little from each of us as our gift, you know, to put under the tree, so we have something to open under the tree. You know, the kids might make him something. They typically make him something in school, but maybe I'll have them, you know, maybe get him another something small, but very, very, you know, this is our Christmas. This is it. This is going to be big. You know, my mom, I know she's questioned me a few times, why are you trying to spend that much money? Because, I mean, it is a lot of money. It's going to probably be about $1,500 to $2,000 when all is said and done. But it's like, sometimes you just have to, especially as a couple raising 4 children, sometimes you just have to do something for yourself. Like, you just have to. And I think that we will enjoy this. I mean, I can't say that I haven't, like, called Jeff a few times and been like, we should cancel. I